Just keep standing for a moment. I want you to see this. Bring all the lights down. Now, this is what this month really looks like. To me, who you've seen up here, beautiful girl who dances, who teaches art and illuminate. Now, notice what this month really looks like. See, we're entering into a time, no, keep the lights down, where it's dark. And, darkness, God created the darkness. Don't be afraid of the dark. How many of you are afraid of the dark? If you have ever had that in your life, lift your hand. Yeah, if you've ever had it, lift your hand. Because what it will do, it knows that if you don't overtake it, it will sneak up on you in the dark. It's a fear. Fear is a spirit. And it comes through familiarity in your bloodline. And what you want to do is you want to just see as well in the dark as you see in the light. And with that, just remember that God doesn't see darkness the way we see darkness. He knows how to see through darkness. So this month is not usually a very easy month, but this is what it looks like from God's perspective. See, all of a sudden, He's seeing. And all you have to do is see with Him. I can remember when, it was even after I wrote Passover Prophecies, after COVID had begun, and, Passover Prophecies kept me occupied. When you are so used to having a wild life like I had, and you think, well, what wild life do you have? Traveling all over the world is a very taxing, interesting, demanding place. And I was sitting in the backyard after finishing the book, and it was being released, and I said, well, Lord, I'm still a little at loss. What do I do now? And the Lord, the Spirit of God. Now, hear the difference when I say this. God speaks. Yeshua speaks. All you've got to do is read the Gospels and you'll see how Yeshua spoke. But the Spirit speaks. And I'm doing this for a reason. This is what we have to learn and how we have to learn to walk. Even those back in the back where the Welcome Center is, you need to have those lights off. And we'll just wait for that. All of you at home, you need to have your lights down. Because when your eyes adjust, you begin to see just fine. I can tell that's one of my grandkids on the front row, and there's Tobias standing right there. I can even tell my dear sister back at the back, all the way to the back. I can even see that picture all the way back there. And I don't have good eyesight to start with. But all of a sudden, when God is seeing, you see clearly. And I was sitting there, and the Spirit of God spoke to me, and He said, I shut the whole world down so you could form a new relationship with me. Is our relationship not good enough? See, when we're constantly wanting to do, or constantly wanting to be, we lose sight of becoming. This month is about, in the midst of whatever surrounds you, you can see and you can move accordingly. Now bless somebody next to you and say, you are going to see by the Spirit this month. Now, we're not ready yet. We're having some show and tell today. Darren, you and Cedric, pay attention. In the dark, I'm just as focused in the dark as I am in the light. Now let's hear the sound. Now just hear God. Now let him play it again and just feel in the dark a new song arising in the night. See, you should have seen something different right there. Because see, you were walking through this dark place, and all of a sudden you heard a waterfall. And you had to determine if you were going to step into the sound of the waterfall, or were you going to be fearful that you might slip, fall, and drown? That's what this month looks like. Now, let us hear something that you hear the Spirit saying to us. And the Lord says, I have spurts of light that I will bring before you. I have flashes that I'm bringing into your path. The Lord says, don't try to catch the whole picture. Grab hold to the flash, and that lightning of flash will energize you enough to see in ways you haven't seen before. I say, don't try to just keep flickers from the past going, but I say to you, let fire begin to cause a burning within you that will cause a radiation and movement. I say, don't be afraid of new adventures that I am bringing into your path. I say, get ready to step. I know how you can slide down the waterfall. I know how you can swim forth to the other side. I say to you today, there is another side, so keep moving even when you haven't seen the shore yet. Now let's let Illuminate come and express dance to us. Let the light shine. Put your hand on somebody and say, you've just started shining forth.